and then put them there. If you got to read them, it's fine. I don't want to just sit here and inundate you with my tips for it because we'll do this every week. But especially for this week, see if you can incorporate some mind into the things you end up saying. Like, I mean, remember that these are all like tools in the tool belt, and you can use them as you go. But try to incorporate some mind into what you do, because it'll give you some more shit to run with. Like, gives you a little more runway. Next week we do storytelling. So if you pick a thing up and it makes you want to tell a story. But as you do that, one, I always say, if it's a true story, that's fine, but don't feel limited to the truth, right? Even if it's a funny story, be willing to change up the attributes of your family members, relatives, like the people in the story, for comedic effect, because, focus on telling a funny story. Don't be beholden to the truth so much. It's funny, because, in doing stand-up, I made this character out of my wife as a person who, really doesn't give a shit about what I do and wants me out of the house, right? And anyone who knows my wife knows that's not true at all, right? And that's one of those inside jokes with other comics when they know that I'm blatantly lying about my wife. And then it's also funny because I never acknowledge that she's in the crowd. Because one time I did, and I used to tell a joke about how jealous. This one, she was my girlfriend, and I would tell a joke about how jealous she was. And the way the joke worked, I stopped telling. But anyway, the way the joke worked was she was so jealous that it pissed me off, so I cheated on her. Right? That's the punchline. So I fucked her friend. That was the And as I was telling the jokes, I would say, "Oh yeah, that's my girlfriend over there." And then I'm telling the joke. Yeah, no, hey, and then whatever. And then stuff's going high, and then I'm telling that joke, and they're like, "So I fucked her friend." And instead of laughing, they all just said, and just staring. And she's laughing because she knows the joke, right? It's time to laugh at the punchline. But the whole audience was like, and it's one of those things where it's like, all right, it was like, and I didn't want to break the thing. You really think I would have admitted to that? Right, you know what I mean? You really think? Really? But
that's what makes it a better joke.
Right, but
that's what makes it a better joke.
They didn't laugh, right? They didn't laugh at the punchline. They'll just look at her. They looked directly at her, like a whole room of people just like, "Oh my God!"
What are you gonna do about it?
Looked at her, and then she was like, "Oh God!" And then we were all like, and that was like my last joke. She was like, "All right, I'm Daryl Charles, you guys, goodbye." That's the end of the fucking set. So now I never acknowledged that she said. I never acknowledged that she said. So anyway, when you pick these suggestions up, some are going to be good, some are going to be bad, or whatever. I think you should try to walk into it as if these are all fantastic. When you pick it up, treat it like it's the best suggestion in the world, right? Because one, it'll be your friends and family who actually write it down. So as soon as they see what happens, they get really invested because they want to see their thing be picked. But if you don't like the suggestion, you're completely free to lie about what is on this piece of paper. I don't know. I have to tell people that, but if you don't like what's on there and you have a joke in your head about a thing, just say that it's the thing and then tell your joke. That's fine. It's not necessarily doing what I'm, trying to teach you to do, but fuck it, tell a joke, right? It's better than just being up here and being like, I don't like this, right? So there's that lie, and also, everybody has their different ways to do it. Some people like to read them all and then go back and forth. I like to pick it up. I pick up one and talk about it for as long as I can, and then pick up another. It's really up to you. I think that if you want to read them all first, you take away your ability to lie later, right? That's the thing that will happen. You'll take away your ability to lie. And right, but I mean, you take away your ability to lie, and it works to different effects when people talk about one and then try to switch to the other and then come back to the first one. It has mixed results. Sometimes it can work very well, especially if oh yeah, and there's a callback to a thing. You gotta laugh so you can call back to it. That callbacks are always great, but it can seem kind of discombobulated. You don't seem like you're just have a nice train of thought. Again, it's very hard to have a one train of thought when you're just making these things up. But if you just kind of trust yourself to tell a story, tell some jokes, usually you'll find a train of thought, and then that happens. It seems amazing. So, with all that being said, who wants to go? Yeah, cool. Hey.
Hey, is the mic on? Mic is on.
It is.
Perfect.
Take
Jersey.
Take three. Because that's what I do. You'll take them, and then I'll be like, give it a minute, and then.
Oh, okay. So, okay. That's pretty cool.
How y'all doing tonight?
All right.
All right.
That energy. Jersey Shore. Anyone from the Jersey Shore? No one. You're from
Oh,
the Jersey Shore. You look like you're from the Jersey Shore. Seriously, you look like you can surf. Look very happy, well adjusted. You're obviously not from Philadelphia, Jersey boy. How long have you been in Philadelphia?
Past year.
1 year. And did you used to watch the Jersey Shore?
A little bit.
I think you could have been one of the characters. If you were one of the characters, situation. I think so. Jersey Shore. I always grew up going to the Jersey Shore, and I don't know. I thought it was weird. I always tried to never make a friend there. That was my thing whenever we were on a family vacation. So I used to be as douchey as possible because I grew up in the term of Jersey Shore. So I wore a button-down shirt with it all open, no chest hair. I'm Asian. Thought that was kind of cool. One little happy trail, and then I just do fucked up things. That's what's beautiful about vacation, Jersey Shore. I remember I was 13. There's a huge wave coming at me. Everyone's loving these huge waves, crashing on people's bodies here. I'm like, no, I'm young, I will not move for this wave. No. And that's how I spent my summers. Still how I spent a lot of my life. Fine dining. What's you, sir? What's your name?
Sean.
Sean. What's your idea of fine dining?
Nice restaurant.
What's a nice restaurant to you? Well, you could have said
Red
bed
Lobster
or something. I guess you want to be gross. Say Red Lobster.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. Come on, you can better Red Lobster. I'm not going on a date with you. Red Lobster is good when you were a kid, when you're 13. Like, ooh, Red Lobster. Now you go there. It's like, what the fuck is this? Processed seafood. They try to make it look good. How much time do I have?
You're at a minute, 10:55 seconds. So
Okay. All right. Going to church.
Oh.
I made church folk here. That makes sense. Red Lobster. No perspective on what that is. I'm sorry, no, you're probably good soul and everything like that. I used to go to church. My parents were Catholic. They took me to church all the time. And I threw the biggest temper tantrums. I went apeshit. A story of mine. I went to the dentist, had to get a tooth pulled. Dentist took me back, pulled the tooth. I was yelling so loud that the kids in the waiting room were crying. And the dentist stop it, it's not okay. And I came out, my mom was like, you have everyone crying. All the little kids are just crying because they're just screaming like hell. She also said that I actually did that when I was 5 years old, went to church, 2-3 hours there. I screamed so loud that they stopped taking me to church. So, the whole Jersey Shore thing, I think I shared a little bit of who I am there. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, that was just about 2 minutes. Yeah. Yeah.
He did this before.
I mean,
I'm joking.
No, it's fine. I like the fact that you are trying to put the crowd work in there and talk to people, and it's good.
I don't know how else we're doing it.
I mean, I would just expound on the topics, but it was good, and you did it with the right amount of stuff, the right amount of time for it, right? Because you give them a little bit of chance to talk, and then you take it back, and that sort of thing, and so make it a back and forth conversation, and remembering that you need a punchline each time, no matter what it is. And I like the fact that you went a little mean and then be like, I'm sorry, I didn't even say that. That's being in the moment. That's saying, I said something I probably shouldn't, and then you apologize for it real fast, and then you to come back you probably have a good soul or whatever. And that's and then they got to laugh out of the crowd because it's good and natural and honest reaction, and that's what is very fun about this format. All right, cool. Next. You.
Clear it up. I got to look at
Just take 3.
it.
man.
Cool.
And
And
they're so random. These are so random. Any three at a time? How y'all doing out here?
yeah.
Woo! Woo! I better yell like I'm a stripper out here. That's what I'm trying to get. First topic is cooking shows. Man. Most of the cooking shows I look at, like Ramsay, and I couldn't eat there based on food. I don't know. Sorry, at this point, Celebrity Crush. Wow, that's a pretty hard one. My celebrity crush is nobody because I believe celebrities ain't nothing but high price escorts. They all just got a bunch of money, and we all get tired of each other. Y'all screw each other, then y'all leave, then y'all put out little videos about each other and talk trash about each other. So celebrity dating, I don't have one. Celebrity crush, I should say I don't have one. Ooh, Cardi B. Cardi, the girl that talking yeah. Really don't have too many jokes about her. She just funny looking, I guess. I don't know. She's like a little fish off of Nemo or something. And said that a woman should have to be like that to, be a woman, I guess. Back to these cooking shows. 2 minutes left. Pretty much, people should go to a cooking show because they need to learn how to cook. I don't know how much time I got left. You got 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 50 seconds. I don't want to go off topic.
You can if you want, but yeah.
Go back to my mom used to beat me a lot in basketball. My favorite kind of girls are bend over girls. If you don't know what a bend over girl is, it's a girl that only got a butt when she bend over. And the reason why I mess with big girls is because the last time I messed with a skinny girl, we was having sex and my house burned down.
All right, yeah. That's why we have.
So I was trying to use two skinny people as sticks and burn the house down.
I see. Yeah, I mean, like that works, but that needs a bit more of explanation.
Yeah. I just was trying it out.
No, I understand. No, I'm just saying, like, as a critique, right? Like that when the analogy works, right? When you say it's two sticks, we started a fire, but yeah, you would have to.
You got to lead up to that
You have
part.
to say like we were two sticks, we started a fire, right? You can't just be like last time I had sex, the house burned down. Like, was she crazy? Like, are you saying that she wasn't wet? Like,
I got
you know what I mean? Like,
Put
there's
more
so many
detail.
possibilities as to why a fire would have started.
But you know why I did that? Because I assumed, like, I have this. I was trying to write a bit about big girls, so I was trying to say, all right, the reason why I stopped messing with skinny girls is because of big girls, two sticks. I was just trying to throw it in there, but I see what you're saying.
Without a doubt, no, I'm just saying, yeah, and then like it's funny.
I took it all the way wrong.
Yeah, right, and that's the thing. You want to make sure that people come into you're trying to make someone come to a conclusion that is
Like the
funny.
visual aspect.
So you have to give them the tools to come to that conclusion. I think that story, the story that you're telling and telling that joke has too much. It's way too much for me to think about what happened. Right? I'm asking myself the question: how did the fire start? Did it start in the bedroom? Was it was it a basement fire? And then they found out.
Were they on the carpet?
Right. Yeah.
Right,
Exactly. It's like wasn't some dry thing. And then in my head, I'm like, what does that have to do with skin? So, and that's what I'm saying. It's funny, but
Making two bones clicking together.
Right.
See?
Right, but that's the thing, because you leave that open to interpretation, you're gonna get people are gonna laugh, but some of the laugh is gonna be like,
Because they don't understand.
Right, and that's fine. You know, there are plenty jokes that work that way, where you say something that's super ambiguous, and because it's ambiguous, that's what gets the crowd to laugh. That's a perfectly good tactic for a joke. But you did have an analogy that was funny, right? You had the two sticks analogy. So if you want that to be a punchline, then I would just say, you know, give everybody the tools so that they can all come together.
What are the three suggestions?
Oh, I was none on topic. Cooking shoes, Cardi B, and Celebrity Crush.
Yeah. So, okay, if you yeah, Cardi B's right. If you you didn't read them ahead of time, right? You just picked them up as
I just picked them up one by one. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, you said like you didn't want to. You didn't like cooking shows, or you said you watch cooking shows like Gordon Ramsay, but you wouldn't go to that restaurant. And that's great. That's a great premise for a joke, right? I wouldn't go to that restaurant because, and then you stopped, right? And I'm saying, like, you know, trust in yourself. There's a reason why, and you can make it up, right? It's like it just looks like there are roaches there, or you can say like, you know, I don't want PTSD victims making my food,
Or
right? Because
MSG,
Gordon
something
Ramsay
like
is such a dickhead, right? Like because of all the yelling, you know, like I like to listen to jazz while I eat. I don't want to listen to the screams of overworked people. You know what I mean? Like you can
Scream that like just laugh.
So it's just creating a scenario.
you can create the scenario and tell the story and then get there. But the thing is that you had your premise there. You're like, I wouldn't want to go there because, and then what I'm thinking is going to happen, what most audience members would think is going to happen, you'll talk about the show as a way, not a way to run a restaurant, right? Like, because you said you watch the shows and you watch Gordon Ramsay, start thinking about Gordon Ramsay's show, like whichever one it is. If it's, you know, MasterChef Junior or MasterChef or Hell's Kitchen or whatever the fuck he does, right? You can, you know, rely on that stuff to just start telling punchlines to that joke, to the premise that you set up when you said, I like the show, but I wouldn't go to the restaurant. So then, just, you know, give yourself, you had the thing, just go try to, you know, fill in the why, because you had the, you know, what and the where.
Okay.
Then fill in the why.
What's the question? What's the class? Are we going to be in the corner in the green room?
What do you mean?
Is there order?
When, during the show?
Yeah, let's just I'm just imagining myself.
Mhm.
Yeah, if someone did mention Red Lobster before, I would call it that.